My name's Jay Hendricks. I'm with CBS 7, and my twin brother and I have been at your hospital for quite a few stays with our 91-year-old mother. And some of you who are nurses probably took care of her, so you know what that's like. At 91, she gets needy when she gets in the hospital, but she's been up there quite a bit.
I'm Faye Smith, and I volunteer at Medical Center Hospital 5 days a week.
My name is Larry Melton. I'm CEO of a local accounting firm and also very active in our community.
My name is Kelby Davis.
I was volunteering at the front desk, and I got up and went to eat lunch, and the next thing I know, the doctor was asking me where I was, and I was in Lubbock. This
last year was a tough one for us, and especially on the day of the mass shootings on August 31st, we were here as Mom fell and broke her shoulder. We got into the ER long before anyone else got there, and it seemed to be kind of a normal day, not really that busy, and that should have been probably a sign. But we had left as they took her to do some scans, my brother and I, and then of course the mass shootings happened and Mom was locked out. And I think it took us 3.5 hours to get back to her. You guys took such good care of her that we really weren't that concerned. We felt good about the fact that the care that she's received through her stays. I mean, we've been on the 4th floor, we've been on the 6th floor. I think we know all of the nurses around and they know us.
Our daughter, Anderson Davis, was one of the gunshot victims during the mass shooting on August 31st. And so when we were rushed to the emergency room with Anderson, how those nurses just surrounded us and just jumped in and took care of our little girl in the midst of chaos was amazing.
I felt fine that morning, but they had taken me off of that blood thinner, and so I went to ORMC that day, and they took me off the blood thinner, and they said that doctor in Lubbock said that's what caused it. And he said, but it's a good thing you was volunteering, and you can thank the nurses and doctors and everybody that helped you at Medical Center that got you here on time.
To just be there by myself was scary and overwhelming with our little 17-month-old baby. But for the nurses to just hold my hand alongside me as I'm just praying out loud over my girl and giving me ideas to distract her and to take her mind off things was a moment that I will always hold near and dear to my heart.
We're very happy with the work that y'all do. Certainly, we've seen that firsthand with the way you've cared for my mother. So keep up the good work.
Well, first, I think we've got a great bunch of medical facilities in our community, a great group of doctors of all kinds and specialties, but our nurses are tops, period. No one can do a better job than our nurses. They're loving, they're professional, they're tender with their care, and they make sure that the patient has a great visit, if you can have a great visit to the hospital.
Everybody was just great. When they brought me back here to rehab on the 3rd floor, the Dr. Wong and all the nurses and housekeepers and everybody was just so good to me. And then when I went to rehab across the street, it was the same way. Everybody, just did so good. They made me feel like family.
Nurses are just so important. They're the first people that you come in contact with when you're in an emergency situation. And so I just want to tell all the nurses that whether it was the nursing team in the NICU that I'm still in contact with, or if it was the nurses that were in the emergency room with us on August 31st, that I will never know your name. I just want to tell you thank you so much from the Davis family, and just from a mom who just loves her babies and just needed someone to just be there for her as we walk through a very scary situation. And thank you will never be enough for all of the hard work that y'all do as a nursing staff, but just know that you're true blessings from God, sent to take care of people that need you the most in all kinds of circumstances. And our family is and just will eternally be grateful for that.